What's up, and welcome back to Campfire Convos for a new preseason tradition where we do a blind whiskey tasting to decide which bourbons or whiskeys we're going to enjoy over the course of the season. I'm going to explain all the rules and all of the details of what we're going to do in a second, but before we start drinking, we're going to enjoy some pizza from the local Serrianni's Pizzeria and Cool Run Craft. So thank you to those guys. Check them out. Links will be in the description for everything we do today. But big shout out to them for being local and awesome and supporting us. So we're going to eat some pizza. I'll get to the rules and we'll go from there. Sound good? Stick around to the end to see which ones we're enjoying the season, and I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you, Serrianni's, for being so supportive. We appreciate you. First, one bite, everyone knows the rules. I don't know if I can say that's probably trademarked, but...
Probably.
Cheers. Chink.
That's good stuff.
We're going to eat this, and we'll be right back. As the name suggests, it's going to be a blind whiskey tasting, so we're not going to know which whiskeys we're tasting until the end. So you guys are also going to have to stick around to the end to figure out which one is which, but I will put on screen right now the 6 that we are trying today. I'm not going to say them out loud because I don't want these guys to know what they're drinking yet, and we're just going to kind of see how this goes. First time doing it, so we're going to work out some things as we go, but we have scorecards everyone's going to get. And we're going to cover the smell, the smoothness, the flavor, and then give it an overall score. The one thing you guys do need to notice, or remember, is you don't have to give it a whole number score. So if you are really like it and you want to give it a 9.2, give it a 9.2. Try to give it a decimal score.
1 to 10.
Yeah, 1 to 10 decimal scores for each of them. And then overall, we're going to get the bourbons. We're going to wait until everyone has theirs. Do a little toast, say thank you or salute or whatever we're going to do. Take a sip. And then we're going to do our cards. So we're not going to talk to each other before we rate our stuff. Okay. And then after we rate, then we'll talk and be like, oh, I like this, I didn't like this, whatever we do there. So for you guys watching, we're going to get our cups, do our little toast, do our taste, and then we'll kind of fast forward through us thinking and writing everything down. And then we'll come back when we discuss what we thought on each one. And again, we won't know, you won't know which one we're talking about until the end. So I think that part will be a little fun. So take a card, pass it down. That one's for you. And that one's for you.
Before you drink, everybody wants ice.
Yes, everyone would like a large cube, please. That is another thing. We're going to be consistent with what our drinks are served with, and everyone here has chosen to go with a large whiskey cube. So that's what we're going to have for each drink. And in between, we're going to be using Campfire Convos glasses. Shameless plug, because, you know, it's for the podcast. So we'll be having those and making sure they're cleaned out between, just for all you purists out there that want to make sure we get a good taste of those bourbons. It'll be taken care of. So, all right. Are you guys ready? Bartender.
Need some drinky poo.
So while we are waiting for them, we're trying 6 different whiskeys. We're going to have a top 3 for each of us, and then an overall top 3. So we'll go over that, obviously, after we have all of our scores. But I want you guys in the comments to put which ones you think are going to be lasting as our top spots as we go through. So if someone has a favorite, do you think it's going to be beat? Do you think it's going to hang on? And just kind of interact with us. Make it a little fun. That should be fun, I think. Ready for our
Where'd you
first
come up with this idea?
glasses. I've seen some similar things. Thank you. Just take one, pass it down. I've seen some similar things.
Combo glass.
Screwed.
Very nice. You gotta put the Campfire Convos out.
So I've seen some things like this done with different activities, but not with bourbon. I'm sure they're out there. I've seen people rate them, but I've never seen something like this for a podcast. So I thought it'd be a fun way just to get people interacting. And if anyone watching is like, hey, I really like that bourbon, maybe try this one, or just kind of start some conversations and get the community a little more involved. So that's the real hope, is just to get the community more involved. So
that's a healthy drink.
Well, that is quite a healthy drink. Maybe we should do half shots after this. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
That is a shot.
All right. Well, salute.
Salute. Well, we have to smell it first, don't we?
Yeah, we got to smell it, smooth it, all this fun stuff. But I mean, just give it a little.
I know what you did,
Cheers.
Carla.
A little oaky. So this will be obviously A.
And we're just going to go straight down the line.
1 to 10, right?
Yep.
So we're just going to add these totals up in, right?
Yep, at the end.
So you want us to add across?
No, you're not. The overall is a completely separate score.
Okay.
So you don't add it the whole way across. You just give it its own 1 to 10, what you rated overall. And it doesn't have to, I mean, obviously try to keep it correlated. Like, don't give it a 1, 1, 1, and then a 9, but something in there.
It's going to be a long tasting.
It's a good first sip, huh? We all good? All right, so we're gonna go left to right here, starting with Brady. Actually, I'll start it off just to make it fair since this is our first ever one. I won't throw it all on Brady. But we're just gonna go scores and then we're gonna discuss. So go left to right, smell, smoothness, flavor overall, and then we'll all discuss what we think is going on from there. And we'll do our scores, finish our drinks if you haven't. That way we can give them our glasses and get our next ones rolling. So for me, the very first blind whiskey tasting scores are smell 7.1, smoothness 6.3, flavor 5.1, and overall 6.4. And we're gonna go you next, then Mike, and then Brady.
All right. Well, I've dabbled in whiskey / bourbon for years. The smell I got was a 6. Thought it was a very wasn't overwhelming. Didn't get a whole lot there. Smoothness was an 8. Really smooth drink. Flavor an 8.2. Very little burn. Overall 7.1. That was a very solid drink. Michael?
I'm going to echo a lot of what you had, JT. I think it's always hard when the first one comes out because you don't have a comparable.
Right.
But I rated the smell a 7, and I rated, like you, the smoothness an 8. I thought it was a pretty smooth drink. Flavor, I had it a 7.5, and the overall I had a 7.5. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yep, Mike.
All right. So, a little background for me. Not a big whiskey drinker. So, just going to get that out of the way. Sorry for whiskey connoisseurs here. Smell was a 6. It was like they said, kind of, you could smell the notes, but like it was, nah. Smoothness was a 5.5 for me. I'm sure as we go on, I'll have a little bit more of a background to kind of gauge it at, but right there is like a in between. And then flavor, 5.4. I'm sure I'll acquire the taste as we go on, like I said. But then overall was a 5.5 for me.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have a lot of middle of the run scores just because you don't like whiskey.
Unless there's a really smooth and sweet one, then I'll be like...
I would say, so I gave it a 6.3, but I think it was a very smooth drink. I just didn't enjoy it, so I gave it a little bit of a lower score that it might have deserved in that category, admittedly. But, all right, before we talk, let's hand our drinks back so they can get the next ones rolling.
JT's, Mike's.
Oh, yeah, I guess we got to keep track of that, huh? All right, so for the score part, gentlemen, go through your scores. You don't have to elaborate. We'll do that when we talk here. And just for you guys, we are not professionals in any way, shape, or form. This is just a couple guys sitting around having some drinks and talking about if we enjoy them, what we enjoy about them. This is not going to be a breaking down, I taste this exact flavor and this is this fancy note or whatever it is. It's just going to be us drinking it, enjoying it, talking about the things. If people know certain things about it, they're more than welcome to share, but this is definitely by no means a final, this is a professional rating. This is just chilling. So what do you guys think?
I already gave my disclaimer.
You did give your disclaimer.
Right away.
Yeah,
That's good. I mean, I drink a lot of bourbon, so it was a very smooth bourbon, I thought, from a bourbon standpoint. Not an oaky guy, so I can get a lot of the notes. Mm-hmm. So I'd have a guess what I think it would be when we're done. But I've notated that what I think it was, but because I've had that before, I believe. So
okay, interesting.
Mike?
Yeah, I'm sort of newer to bourbon, but I've been drinking it from time to time, and I enjoy it a lot. What I liked about that one is I did really find it to be pretty smooth. Mm-hmm. And I like a little bit of a sweeter bourbon, and it wasn't exceptionally sweet, but you could taste a little.
Seemed weedy. Yes,
Yeah, I would agree.
Dry. Yeah, it wasn't a burn.
But I really enjoyed that one. I'm actually anxious to try the next one to see if I like the next one as much. I'll be surprised if I do, because I think I really enjoyed that one.
Well, it's unique because you think about it, just human nature is going to have us compare them
Oh, yeah. 100%.
as we go.
Yeah.
So we compare this. Well, that one was way better than this one, or ooh, not so good. So.
Yeah, I think that is kind of why I was trying to kind of favor middle of the tier. The smell, I mean, I would give it a good smell for a bourbon, right? Like it's not something where it really hits you, but pretty mellow.
Do you keep me in mind for that one?
Yeah, I tried to. Yeah, but yeah, just overall, I mean, starting out, if you rate something an 8 and then you like all the other ones, there's not too much room to go up. So I think starting, which most of us did, relatively middle of the pack, a little favoring up, that's a solid start. But what about you? What do you think?
So, like I said, don't have too much of a library to go off of.
Yeah.
So, as we go on, we might even need to try the first one again.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, because like I don't have much of a base.
Yeah.
So once I get to that score might honestly bump up.
Yeah.
If I go and say, "Oh, that was actually the best one that I had yet," and I just didn't know it.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of that where, like you said, we're going to compare.
Yeah.
It's natural. But I think whoever is choosing back there, that was a solid first start.
That was a good start. Yes, good start.
That was good.
Didn't kill us.
Yeah. When I was
It wasn't bullet. Let's put it that way.
when I was looking for what's wrong with Bullet.
A bullet's hot. That wasn't
Bullet
bullet.
is pretty hot. I was looking for a couple different options to add for our final bottle, and I was very close to getting a cask strength bottle.
Oh,
It was like 111 proof.
You would have lost me there.
Yeah, that's actually
If
why
that
I
would have been the
bought it.
first one, I probably would have got it.
that's
and left.
That was
Bradshaw has a bourbon he puts
I-
on. It's
yeah,
110,
yeah,
111.
that
It's
was close.
hot.
Or I would have left that way towards the bathroom.
I've had that in the old fashioned. Oof, that's hot.
That would have been tough.
Oh, old fashions. Mellowed
hard
out
to
so
drink.
good though. Oh, it's so good. All right, so we got our first one in the books. Let's get our second one as soon as they're ready back there. Actually, before we jump into there, you guys don't have cards, but what do you guys think overall? Good, bad? Good, bad, indifferent. Let's go with that.
Enjoyed it.
Try to get close to one of the mics when you talk. Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Carla, what'd you think?
It was like middle of the road to me. Like it was good, wasn't great. We'll see.
No? Nice.
Well, they're cheating though.
Hey, only-
They know what they poured.
I
Well,
wanna
yeah,
see
that's
her
why you
face.
don't get the-
I want to see
yeah.
her face when she took the drink.
We'll zoom in. We'll zoom in with
I
these
made sure to
cameras.
face
Yeah.
the camera,
I'm sure you did.
She did make a face.
That's awesome. All right, you guys ready for the next round here?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. You guys ready? All right.
roll.
Bartender.
All right, this one's Mike's.
On to the second drink. Letter B. Gentlemen, salute. Ooh.
Sure, I might know what this is.
Wow. Maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, I know what that one is.
Hey now.
A little hot.
I definitely need to reconvene on my first guess. That would have been a whole lot higher.
I'm going to add a disclaimer really quick. By the end of this, if we're slurring a little bit, if we're a little, flush in the face, don't mind it.
all good.
It's fine. We're having a good time. That's all that matters, I think. These two have a little bit of a head start, so I think me and Mike will be all right. But these guys are gonna be shit house by the end of this.
Holding them up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Put it there. Come on.
Yeah.
Understood the assignment.
Everyone good on the ratings?
Yup.
I think so.
All right. We'll start with you this
You
time.
start.
Yeah.
So again, as human nature tastes, we're going to compare. Smell, I love the smell a lot better than this. I got some oaky, very oaky smell to it. Very, I guess what I call pure. It's already the 6.2 from a smell, higher than the first one. Smoothness was completely different. It was hot, I thought. So 7.2 versus an 8 on the first one. Flavor was still there though. Not a big oak fan. I got some oak. Again, another wheat-based whiskey. I'm guessing. An overall 6.9. So I didn't like it as good as the first one, but still a nice drink.
Wow. So I had the smell. I actually really enjoyed that smell. I rated it a little higher than the last one. I had it at a 7.5. The smoothness really wasn't there. I actually liked that, but it definitely was not as smooth as the other one. I rated that as 6. I really enjoyed the flavor of this one, though, I got to tell you. And that oak taste, it was there, and I liked it. So I rated that an 8. And I thought I liked the first one, but I really enjoyed that one. I rated it overall an 8.
8, nice. Wow, that's solid. That's a solid rating there.
All right,
You're next.
I'm gonna bring it back down here. So by the smell, I could just smell it was hot. I knew as soon as I smelled it, I knew what I was getting into. Just a little bit stronger than the first one, so I gave it a 5.9 for the smell. Smoothness was not there, like everyone said. I still my tongue's still kind of tingling on that one. So I gave that one a 5.0. Flavor, I like a sweeter whiskey. And that was not sweet, that was pretty hot. So a 5.1 there. And then overall, 5.2.
Yeah.
Again, mine's going to be kind of middle of the pack. We're going to go as we progress and I develop my palate. But that's what I got right now.
So I'm taking it with Brady. We're comparing it to White Claw.
Yeah.
How his palate is drinking White Claws.
White
Give me
Claw,
a little, bit of
little
credit.
different.
It's Twisted Tea.
White Claw and Four Locos.
Twisted Tea whiskey is still whiskey.
If he's drinking Four Locos, you'd think these would rate a lot higher, though. So, I don't know.
It's better than Four Loko.
Well, I'm kind of surprised so far because I'm favoring more his way than I am your guys' way. And I would have. I really like whiskey. I really like bourbon. Typically, I drink old fashions, so I mellow them out a good bit. But I thought I would be wanting to rate these a little higher than I have been. So I'm just curious. But smell overall 7.3. I like that one more than the first one. Smoothness 5.9. It definitely went down from the first one. Flavor 4.9. Also went down from the first one. And overall 5.9.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think it's not terrible by any means, but it's just not something that I would.
You wouldn't go out and enjoy.
There's just something that I don't even know what it is that I don't enjoy as much. Like it just kind of lingers. Like I can feel it on my tongue right now. That I just
That's what I was saying.
I don't enjoy it.
Well, I tell you, it's interesting when you look at different bourbons as you'll acquire a taste and a purchase. I guess when you buy them, you look at a $30 bottle ish, then a $50 range, and then a $75, $80 plus. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of looking at it that way, and that's I guess the little higher dollar amount you pay for them, I think is a little smoother.
Yeah.
So I would think that's a mid-range.
Yeah.
Not a real cheap one, but a mid-range bottle. Yeah.
Would you say you're like basing that off of the upper end bottle per se, like the $75 range?
An Angel Envy, a Pappy. Yeah, I've had that. That's the smoothness. And again, when we looked at that one, I didn't think that was as smooth as the first one. The smoothness of the higher dollar ones, I think, is there.
Yeah.
Compared to what we just drank. So it was a good drink, but not little hot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fair.
it was hot, but I'll tell you, the flavor was full.
Good flavor.
Yeah.
Good flavor.
That was the thing that I was sort of taken aback by a little bit. Is I usually something hot,
It's like
it turns me off right away.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that one kind of recaptured me.
Yeah.
Because the flavor was
kind of get different notes in your tongue as you're going. So
Yeah, I think that's like what I was saying, where it's like sitting on my tongue. I can still feel it right now.
Yeah.
It's sitting on my tongue. I feel like if you like that, that's a really good thing. It's not for me. So,
Not true,
but
so.
I do like hotness. I think a lot of people think if it isn't smooth that you're not going to like it. But
Oh no.
I like a little bit of burn a lot of the time. One, because it slows me down a little bit, and two, it adds to that like overall flavor experience where you're getting a little bit of burn, you're getting a little bit of smoothness, then you hit all those notes. And again, I'm not a professional by any means, but it's just enjoying that experience a little bit. So yeah,
I will give this drink that. So the flavor grew on me. So as soon as I as soon as I drank it, I wrote down the flavor. However, as it went on and it like hit the different notes, it honestly might have went up from what I originally put,
Wow, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
which is weird because normally like the aftertaste is not good. Like it's like, oh, this is good. Oh wait, no, this isn't. But it kind of grew on me.
And
I feel like that's kind of the note, or the kind of the theme of a good alcohol. Mostly whiskey and bourbons, but like it's very. You feel that transition. You get that change in flavor. So it's neat. It's really cool. But let's hand these back and then finish talking. Let's get these. I mean, we're good. Rolling. Yep. Bartender.
maybe
Thank
I
you.
might like it better if it was normal. Mine's smaller than yours.
No, it's always that way.
Only when it's cold outside.
It was cold that night. All right. Next one. You guys ready? Let's try the third one. This is letter C. Salute.
Salute.
We might have to slow this down a little bit.
No, we gotta speed it up. They're getting smoother and smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually. All right, Mike, would you like to start us off? What do you got scores?
The smell I had as an 8. Smoothness I had at a 6. Flavor 8.5. Overall, just as the last one, an 8.
Wow. Pretty high then.
Pretty hot.
I guess that brings it to me. It
does.
All right. Smell 6.3, smoothness 5.6, flavor 5.5, and then overall 5.6, which is my highest, right, as of now.
Okay.
Yes.
Like that. I was a 6.7 on the smell, a 5.5 on the smoothness, a 5.0 on the flavor, and a 5.5 overall. Was my least favorite so far.
Well, unfortunately, I'd have to agree with you. I had a 7.0. I thought the smell was great. Smoothness was a 6, my lowest. Flavor was 7.1, a little rough. Overall, 6.7. So,
Well, let's finish. Well, yeah. Finish these, hand them back there, and we'll talk about it a little bit more.
Finish them. I already did it.
All right. So you stayed the same. You went down a little bit. I went down a little bit, and you went up some. So what are you guys thinking?
I'll tell you, I thought it was very similar to the second one that we had. I think it had a fuller taste for me. I mean, I thought the second one had a pretty good taste, but this one had a little bit more for my palate, and I kind of enjoyed that. It was still a little hot, but like I said on the last one, I can overlook that the heat, if you will, for the sake of the flavor.
And that's what I went to. Like he said, I think the flavor kind of matched up with my ideal. Like it was a little bit sweeter.
Yeah.
But it was hot. Like we're not gonna argue that it's not hot, but
Yeah, I think it was more of the flavor I didn't like, which is probably why you guys liked it more. Well, you went down also, so
considerably.
Yeah. I just it still feels like it's sitting there. I don't.
I still taste it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what. And everyone who's watching this that actually drinks whiskey and bourbon is gonna be like, "This is what it is," and I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's wheat or rye is what you look at.
Yeah.
And I thought the smell was the best one I smelled so far.
Yeah.
Really did.
Yeah.
But wow, then the smoothness was rough.
"Yeah,
It was rough.
Yeah.
And again, it may be the cubes getting smaller.
yeah."
But flavor was there, but not as good as the second one. I
Yeah.
thought. Overall, the roughest one I guess I've tasted so far.
Yeah, I would agree.
yeah, to me, the smell might be the most important part.
Yeah.
Because when you smell it and it gets already in your palate a little bit, that's what you're expecting. So for me, I don't drink it, so it might kind of add on to my brain's already trained to hey, I'm already going to like this one, and it's hey, you like this one now, even if it's not good. that's still what I'm thinking.
That's fair. I mean, I do think with anything, your first impression is going to be the lasting, right? So if you take a smell and it smells good, then yeah, you're going to think you're going to be predetermined to want to lean that way.
I did.
So
Smell was the best, and I didn't think
the worst.
That was the worst flavor myself. Yeah.
yeah,
Veteran, rookie.
Well,
that might be part of it too.
is what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think interesting. We're a range of ratings. I'm curious to see how this ends up with our top threes overall and each of our top threes. But yeah, all right, we're halfway through.
3 to go.
3 down, 3 to go, and I don't know about you guys. I feel like I'm getting a little. Well, you guys are definitely getting a little bit of a buzz. I feel like I'm feeling a little bit. Yeah.
Honestly, the reason might be, as we're going on and on, it's getting smoother and smoother. That might be a little bit of a correlation here.
Just throwing that out there.
Brady's gonna have like Svedka at the end and rated a 10 smoothness.
I would never do that.
Are you guys ready for the next one?
Yep.
Roll it.
Bartenders, are we ready? Bartender. You guys ready for letter D?
Letter D. Number 4.
Cheers.
Cheers. Everybody's Wow.
That's awful.
I was fine. I'm gonna spit it out.
I don't know if I want the rest of it.
I was thinking the same. I don't know if I want to taste this.
Can we pull these out, bartenders? Do we have to finish? Wait, is it in the bill of meander and more that we have to finish this?
If you don't like it, drink it faster.
Oh, I might take a shot. That's getting like a 1 for me, dog.
That is
Our ratings here, little
the
fellas.
smell is not good on that one.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I almost shot fucking whiskey out my nose, and this would have been not a good one to do that.
By the gods, are you serious? I'm not letting you take this on Campfire Convos.
Damn.
I already knew, like when I smelled it, it was like, oh yeah, and then,
I was fine. I didn't even get to taste it before you fucking did, and then I was like, I'm gonna spit it out.
I knew. Again, we say smell is the most important part.
Yeah, I don't think I want to finish it. Yeah,
I don't.
They're not going to be a sponsor, buddy.
Oh my god, the smell! That's gonna be Jared's favorite.
You serious?
No,
I hope not. Jesus.
All right,
Water in mine.
let's get these out of here. Oof.
it's starting with me. Yeah, I'm starting.
Okay.
All right, we good?
Yep, go for it.
All right, I'm gonna keep it blunt. Smell 1.0. Smoothness 1.0. Flavor 1.0. And overall, we have a whopping score of 1.0. This was horrible.
So, I kept it also pretty low. We had 2.2 for smell, 2.2 for smoothness, 2.2 for flavor, and a 2.2 overall.
Well, it was rough. Smell was 2.7 for me. Smoothness was 3, a little rough. Flavor was a 2, and overall, unfortunately, 2.5, Mike.
Well, I'm right with you, boys. My smell was a 2. Strangely enough, I tried to be very, I guess I gave it some benefit of the doubt. The smoothness was okay for me. I mean, it was like a 7. I gave it a 7. Flavor, and I think I'm being generous here, at a 3. And the overall, I'm being generous at a 3.
Yeah.
You're being very generous on the smoothness aspect.
Well, so
I'm respectful of the host here.
so I do think the issue is like with a 1.0, there's no way to go down. There's
No.
definitely worse
Yes.
out there. There's definitely worse out there. So you got to give it a little bit
Not
of
here. I really hope.
Well,
Or I'm going to the bathroom.
we don't know that, but we are hoping that. But yeah, no. Obviously we all kept that pretty low, but there is definitely worse out there. I don't know. There's someone out there who really likes that one. I'm sure. I don't know who they are, but they're out there.
Well, I mean that is obviously the higher end bourbons. You don't make into old fashions.
Yeah.
That's an old fashioned drink there. You got to help it. You got to do something with it because it was rough.
Well, I feel like with an old fashioned, I want to enjoy it by itself, and then you just amplify that a little bit more with the other stuff. But
don't know.
It is a extremely unique flavor, and I think that's what makes
Dude,
it.
it tastes like ass.
No, it does. I'm not disagreeing with that. Well, with 2.2 says I agree with that.
It was not good.
But I'm. It's unique in a way where if you like that particular flavor, whatever it is, then you probably really like that. But it's just not for me.
You know it's bad when they're still washing the glasses out to make sure that's not our palate.
We do appreciate the extra.
I heard a double wash there just to make sure it doesn't lower the other whiskeys.
Yeah. We need to make sure that is fully clean. Hey, bartenders, what did you think? Good, bad, indifferent.
I think you can give this one a 1 through 10.
I'll comment afterwards when we reveal what all of them are.
Okay.
That one pulls in my heartstrings.
Oh no!
Ouch!
Uh-oh. Carla?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with like a 2.5.
Nice. All right.
The lighter colored one too.
It was.
Yeah.
I know which one that one
been
was.
smooth.
See, it's funny because it's
not.
lighter color and it seemed to have the most flavor, like the most intense flavor.
You felt like that had the most intense flavor.
Maybe because I
did, but
disliked it.
not a good one.
Not a good one, but just definitely the most. It stood out the most.
That's a very acquired taste there.
unique.
Like if you kept on drinking it, I could see it.
Nope, that's just because you're drunk.
Hey, I'm not in college
No.
anymore.
No.
Hey, we did all finish our drinks though.
I'm buying a $50
drank mine
bottle,
first.
not the $16 bottle. Sorry.
That's
rough.
probably
Nothing
not
wrong with a $16
bottle.
bottle.
As long as you mix
If it's that one,
Yeah,
the
if you
Sprite
mix
or the-
it,
yes,
if you mix
something.
it, yes.
some Diet
Yes.
Coke or something.
Something.
All right, well, I think we're ready for the next bottle. No place to go but up, hopefully. Bartender!
If we go down, it's not going to be good.
That's what she said. All right, gentlemen, we got letter E.
Number 5.
Salute.
Salute. Oh, wow.
Refreshing.
It might be skewed.
All right, I think I start this one, right?
You do, yeah.
So straight down the line, smell 7.7, smoothness 6.1, flavor 6.3, overall 6.6.
Wow, very similar, I guess. Smell 7.1, smoothness 6, flavor 6, overall 6.5.
I was a little different, guys. I felt like the smell, I had it at a 4. Wow. Smoothness, I had it a 7. Flavor, I had it a 5, and an overall at a 5.5. 5.5.
Mine, smell was a 6. Smoothness 5.4. Flavor 4.8. And then overall 5.1.
Interesting. So we had some change ups on here. Apparently, we have some different palettes on here, which is expected.
Well, we either had a drink number 5.
Could be.
Either way, yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna finish this so we can pass it back, and then we'll talk a little bit, huh?
You got to drink yours too?
Dad? He says, twist my arm.
Oh, darn.
we might be hanging out for a little while, Mike.
Yeah, we may need to.
Simmer down a little
Pizza
bit.
back out.
Soak
Maybe-
up a little alcohol.
We should have cut the pizza slices into a little bit smaller, and between each shot, we just had another slice. All right, let's pass these bitches back, and then talk about what we got. So about that one, I thought it was very different. I don't know what notes I was getting, if I'm being completely honest, but I enjoyed that one. That one rated the highest for me overall. The smell I really enjoyed. The smoothness wasn't quite the most smooth, but the flavor was probably my favorite that we've gotten so far. So highest for me so far.
Yeah, I'm a little indifferent there. I agree with the smell. Thought there was a really good smell to it. Smoothness was a little rough. Possibly a rye, a little hot. Flavor was a 6. Good notes, but harsh notes, I guess. Other than number 4, it was my lowest rated.
Okay.
Michael?
You know what's interesting is it had flavor, but you talk about the difference in palates. It had flavor. I just didn't care for the flavor as much.
Yeah.
So, different from some of the others that I had rated. So I think it may be something that I wouldn't necessarily prefer, but also acknowledge that there was a profound flavor in that.
Yeah.
I didn't smell it as much as you guys did, interestingly.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah, I didn't get it, and I thought it was a little smoother actually than. But anyway, I mean, it was good, but just not necessarily
Not yours.
not my thing.
What do
Smell, I kind of agree. It's like I got a good smell. It's like 6.0. Smoothness 5.4. Flavor 4.8. Not my palate kind of, and then 5.1 overall.
Yeah. I think maybe going forward, it might be good for. So smell and flavor in particular need to be like the intensity of those, not necessarily if you like it or not.
Yeah.
So flashing back to D, the last one, that would have been like a 9.5 as far as flavor because of how intense it was. Not that we enjoyed it.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, because I mean,
It's there.
the people watching, right? We're not going to have all the same palate. We don't have the same palate, so people watching aren't going to have. But if you know, like if I say that's a 10 out of 10 flavor because it's so intense, and then you look and you say, hey, these notes are this, this, and this, I really like this, and they said that's very intense, then you have a little bit more of a gauge of if you like it. Because, I mean, we're rating it on our personal taste, which there's people out there that might have similar.
Right.
But I feel like that might be the move.
I
going
tell you, I
forward.
think what's unique is obviously it's blind. We have no idea what we're drinking.
Yeah.
And you're going to have some of your audience members here that that's your go-to.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, what the hell are you thinking?
Yep.
That's unique about it. And again, it's you're 5 deep here in different smells, tastes, flavors. I mean that you have, and it's unique. I guess it's. I'm interested to see what your audience thinks.
Yeah.
Really am.
I can't wait for someone, because there's going to be someone out there who really liked D.
Oh.
Or they're going to be.
Maybe.
And we might be on a stretch to find them. But
Maybe
they're
Jared
out there.
back there. Jared.
Yeah, he seemed to really like that one.
it.
Yeah. I think everyone wants to like all of these, but they just don't.
I think it speaks to the different palates, though. Against your point,
100%.
You know what do they say? I rated the last one. It had a profound flavor, just like you're saying. I just didn't care for
Yes.
it.
Right.
Somebody else's palate would say, "I love that,"
Yes.
right? But it had flavor,
Right.
whether
Yes.
you like it or not. I think that's the point you're trying to.
Yes, and I think that would be a good thing, like I said, going forward, is the intensity, not necessarily, because, I mean, all of, like, the first 3, right? Like, smell, smoothness, and flavor. Those are all an intensity gauge, right? So if it's smooth, it's smooth. It doesn't have burn. But we're all agreeing that there's some of them that have had a lot of burn that you've liked a lot more. And there's some that haven't had a lot of burn that you haven't liked.
Correct.
So that doesn't necessarily correlate. And I think it'd be funny. So, okay, so like D, you're going to go down the line and you're going to say, okay, the smell, terrible. But strong smell, 9.5. Smoothness,
Right.
not smooth, so that's going to be low. And then you're going to get flavor. That's an intense flavor, 9.5. And then you're going to say overall, 3.2. So your numbers are high whole way across, and you get to the overall, and it tanks.
Just not me.
And that's
not
where
me,
it shows, like, okay, it's
Your
intense,
point.
it's just
me.
not.
I just didn't care for that.
Well,
Exactly.
but then again, it's your score. So it's like, how does this fit to my palate?
Yeah.
So, like, if it's D, for example, if it has a really profound flavor,
Yeah.
but it is not going to match anyone's palate. Like, it didn't match any of our palates.
Yeah.
How do you give it a 8 or a 9?
I think that's when it comes to intensity.
Overall, yes.
Yeah.
Because, like,
I agree.
Yeah.
The overall,
Overall,
would
it's
not
gonna
be
be
there.
bad.
when
not
I
be
drink
there,
a
yes.
drink, I don't want intensity. I want smooth, nice to sip on.
White Claw, dude.
No, absolutely
This
not.
fucking guy.
Not
Okay.
White Claw.
You know what I think?
We all rated it the same. You can't argue that.
You could suggest though that the first 3 scores are could be objective, right?
Yes.
And the last score then becomes your personal
Correct.
opinion. on
Yeah.
it.
I agree.
Yeah,
100%.
And I don't know that we've rated it that
Yes.
way all along.
Yes.
To be fair,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, and if we
100%.
restarted, maybe we would do it again.
A little
but,
different. Yes.
That's why, like I said, like we should try the first one again just to see, like, hey,
Maybe.
is this one better? Because, like, the one right after D, the last one we just did, it probably got a better rating because of what we just drank.
Maybe what it was. Yeah.
But if we had letter D first, they would all been skyrocketed for me. I would have been like, "Oh, this is horrible."
Put
Then
that
G
at a
comes
5.
and it's like decent. The one I rated a 6. It probably would have been a 9. I'd have been like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, that's
Now
fair.
this is looking
point.
more like whiskey or like
That is-
something bearable.
That is very valid. Yes. If we would have started on D, I think all of our scores would have been very high.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right. All right. We got one more to try, and then we got to figure out all of our totals. Are you guys ready for our last one?
As soon as they can be.
Ready?
Let's roll it.
You
Bartender.
just really like saying
I do really love saying that.
Wait,
so
wait, I
Tanner
gotta
says
try.
it all the time.
All
So.
right. Bartender. I said it to Tanner today.
Michael?
Yep.
Thank you.
Ooh, those are quarter shots.
It's,
They are.
it's hilarious how it's melting
are
the
getting-
bottom of the cube.
We're getting better, though.
Yes, it is.
That's a lot. I like the look of that one, though. That's very golden.
Nice color.
Very golden.
All right. So we're gonna do a cheers for this one. Well, not cheers, but we're gonna do a little. We're gonna say something for Jared. So instead of cheers or salute, we're gonna say slancha.
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 Slancha?
What does that mean?
Slancha.
Slancha.
Can you tell us what it means?
I mean, the actual is to health instead of saying cheers or.
As we're drinking whiskey. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what you said. You say
Slancha.
Where's
Slancha.
that come from?
Ireland.
Oh, Ireland.
Really?
Wow.
It's unique.
Slancha.
That's why he really wanted to like the Irish whiskey.
Yes.
I haven't made an Irish whiskey I didn't like.
So
Until now.
slancha.
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 So I know we're just finishing up our ratings. I want to go on the record. I'm pretty fucking buzzed. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling pretty solid.
Six is good.
Yeah, the 6 is. If we did
good
any
buzz.
more than that, I don't think we were finishing this coherently.
Well, we would have
The
finished
rest
it.
is going to come, though. You know.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
It
carry
will.
over. Yeah, We've
100%.
had this pretty quick,
Hey, we're sitting down.
and
I
we
don't
feel
know if
it.
you guys know this. When you stand up, that's when it hits you. Have you ever ridden the bus?
So, here's what we're going to say for all those watching at home. At the very end of this, after we talk about the top 3, the overall 3, all of those fun things, we're all 4, and those in the back are going to stand up, and you just get to enjoy the show, see what happens. So, we'll
See
see
who's
see
wobbling the
who wobbles the most. Drop that in the comments.
like our
Actually,
chances.
who do you think
we'll be okay.
is going to wobble the most? Drop that in the comments. Brady,
I'm not going to
Mitch,
wobble at all.
JT,
It's going to be
or Mike.
embarrassing.
And then Carla's in the back. She's definitely already wobbling. I haven't seen her one time this whole time. She's definitely.
She's bouncing up and down, but like the bar?
I hear the giggles. She's definitely hammered back there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. I think you're up for your ratings.
All right, so we're going to go with smell, 7.5. Thought it was good. Actually, the best I rated it was the smell was really good. Smoothness was not there for me. It was a 5. Flavor, 8. I thought it was very flavorful, but again, the smoothness was a little rough. Overall, 6.7. Mike?
Pretty close to you, JT. I had the smell at a 6. Smoothness was a 6. I had the flavor at a 7 and overall at a 7.
What do you got, Brady?
Honestly, that's the one I like the best. So smell 6.7, smoothness 5.9, flavor 6.0, and overall 6.1.
I'm actually with Brady. That rated my highest overall, but slightly less than the last one on smell. So I gave it a 7.6 on the smell, a 6.5 on the smoothness, a 7.0 on the flavor, and a 6.9 overall for my highest overall score. So let's hand these back there, which, I mean, they're just getting out of the way at this point, and then we'll talk. All right, let's talk about what our ratings were. You guys went down, right? So that was not your highest, but it was both of our highest.
Slightly. So I thought the smell was good. It really was. I didn't think the smoothness was there at all. I don't think it was a rye, but I think it was more of a wheat. But it was harsh.
Yeah.
Harsh for me. Flavor, there was a lot of notes there. Up to the point, it's not my favorite, but there's flavor that's there.
Yeah.
It really is. But overall was not the highest.
I think being probably the 6th one on the list, maybe it didn't help itself. I'm not sure, but I keep, as the comparables continued, I kept comparing that to the ones that I liked before.
Right,
so
yeah,
then your rating adjusts accordingly, right? Yes. It had good flavor, and I thought it had a lot of good things. I would drink that bourbon.
Right. Yeah.
It just didn't rate as high as some of the others that I had.
That's fair. Would drink it. Yes. I
Yeah,
agree.
that's right.
How about you, Brady? What are you thinking?
So like you said, like you're comparing it. Each drink you compare it to the last one. And for the last one, it was like, it just matched them. It matched all the notes that I wanted, and I thought I wanted, because I don't really drink it. So yeah, that's my top one.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't like the smell as much as I liked the last one. I don't know what there was. There was something in the last one that I enjoyed a little bit more. So I wanted to like that one more, but since I rated the other one a 7.7, I knew I liked that one more, so I couldn't put it any higher than that, right? So as close as I could, 7.6. The smoothness, I'm thinking I might have, because you guys didn't like the smoothness, right?
Nope.
I'm wondering if I liked the smoothness or I rated it higher than the other ones, because that was also my highest overall smoothness. I wonder if I liked this, or I rated it higher because I enjoyed the rest of the experience.
Or maybe you're 6 shots deep.
Yeah. That's also part of it.
Yes.
That is also part of it. But I do think it was very comparable. Like, I gave it a 6.5. The first one, the smoothest, 6.3. I think that it was very comparable. I don't think it was a ton more, a ton less than 6.3 than the first one. So keeping it there, I don't feel bad about that. And then flavor, obviously, I rated it 7. I was trying to keep the theme of what we've been doing, which is how I liked it, not how intense it was. And it was my favorite, my favorite so far. So keeping it there, and then all across the board, it's top 1 and 2. So it had to be my top 1 overall. 6.9.
I want to say it's pretty safe to say D, or number 4, is not going to make the episode this year.
I cannot tell you how ecstatic I am that that's the case. That was I don't know that I'd want to have a guest on the podcast that I would.
Yeah,
want
we've
to
had the
feed that to
canter,
them.
which you don't have the canter here.
Yeah,
but
that won't make it there.
I've had some bad decanter stuff. That was probably worse than that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I would agree. That's it's unique, but again, I think there's a whole lot with it. With 6 shot deep, that you get that flavor.
Yeah,
flavor's there, but to Mike's point, I don't like that flavor.
Yeah,
I'm not an oaky guy. I don't like oak, but it's there.
Yeah.
So to be fair, the flavor's there.
It's there. Whoa, not good, but it's there.
Yeah.
Then again, we were 3 shots deep before D, and it still didn't hit with any of us. Let's be honest here.
D was not good.
Yeah, yeah. That is a very consensus. Whatever D is, not our favorites.
And I am can't wait to find out what D was.
I wanted to skew it just so he had to drink it on one of the episodes, unless it was the one that I was on.
Yeah, 100%. If you would have done that, I 100% would have made sure that you were on that episode.
I would have brought my own.
Nope. Oh, we switched it out. Carla to help me.
So, you know what's interesting? I'm sitting here thinking, if we all were to say what is our favorite based on our ratings, would it all be something different?
I think so.
100%. I agree.
I think
Well,
Mitchell's
me and Brady were the same.
we're the same on
Yeah,
it.
we were. F was my overall favorite.
Close,
Very
but I think-
similar.
Yeah.
And safe to say that's probably
It might be.
the
Age gap.
elder
Yeah.
Yeah.
palate.
All right.
We
Well,
all have the least favorite.
yeah, we do have that.
That's consensus
we were in
there.
common there.
Let's pause for 1 second. Bartenders, good, bad, and different on the last one.
Indifferent.
I think the last one was worse than the other bad one.
Then D.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I think
Wow.
She shed-faced.
Yeah. Well, you think it's better than that? You think it what?
What?
You think it was what?
Cleaning
It's like
supplies?
cleaning supplies
Bleach.
or something. Like I just get like
Worse
Interesting.
than D.
Bleach.
not by much. I mean, don't get me wrong, D was bad.
But in that category.
Interesting.
But I think it's
I would
That's-
say D's flavor was worse, but the last one's afterburn. was
yeah, the
awful.
afterburn. It like reminds me of
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
that
I agree. I went. That's the overall. That's why I went down with it. But,
That's hilarious. This just goes to show how different everyone is.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
All right, so quick pause. We're all gonna rate our top three. So we're not gonna share, but you guys should know this if you've been paying attention. But our top three in order, A through F, and then we're gonna find out what our overall top three are, and then we're gonna find out what each of them actually was. So quick pause. We'll be right back after we have our own top three. We're going to go through, we're going to give our overall ratings, they're going to add them up, and then we're going to figure out which is our top three overall choices. So we're straight down the line, we're going to go from Brady to Mike in order for all of these really quick, and we'll write on our overall what we got. So Brady overall for A.
Is it like 5 points, 3 points, 1 point?
No. It's just five overall scores.
Rating.
Oh, over.
Yeah, so just give us your overall.
So F.
Nope. Just A.
Oh,
we're going
okay.
straight across to
Okay,
A. Everyone's
okay,
going to go A first.
Okay, so 5.5.
6.4.
7.1.
7.5.
What does that give us?
26.5.
Can you divide that by 4 to give us an average?
Oh. 6.625.
6.625. All right. All right, Brady again for B. What do you got overall?
5.2.
5.9.
6.9.
8.
What does that give us average?
26. Wait,
26 and then divided by 4?
apologize. Yeah. 6.5.
6.5. Even?
6.5 even.
Damn. All right, C. Brady, what do you got?
5.6.
5.5.
6.7.
8. Again.
6.45.
6.45. Ooh. That's going to be close.
It is very close.
All right. D.
1.
2.2.
2.5.
3.
Something tells me that's not going to break the top three.
We'll just scratch that one.
2.175.
If you make D, I'm sorry.
Apologize.
It's not good.
That's
It's not good.
Not rough.
Might need to change the recipe a little bit.
Tweak it a little. All right, E, what do we got?
5.1.
6.6.
6.5.
5.5.
For an overall score of.
5.925.
Ooh. All right, then we got our last one, F. Brady,
6.1.
I got a 6.9
6.7.
And a 7.
for an overall score of.
6.675.
Ooh, that's our leader. 6.675.
It is.
Don't do that.
All right. So that breaks us down. Our top, well, our 3 and 4 are really close, but our top overall is going to be F. Our second overall is going to be A. And by 0.05, our third place is going to be B. And then we're going to do an honorable mention on, well, actually, we'll figure out all of them. But honorable mention will be for C. So, the bartenders, to one of the mics, if we could, go through each of the, like grab your bottles so you have them there, turn towards the camera, like my camera, and say into the mic what each of them is. All right, and then we're going to just sit here and reflect and see what they say.
Are you ready?
All right, let's give a little drum roll for A. Ready? And A is...
Tin cup.
Oh,
Shitting me.
Tin Cup. Tin Cup comes in for A.
Wow.
Am I leaking ink here?
Wow. Yeah, I got all over my damn hands myself.
Hey,
Wow.
I think-
I'm shocked.
the viewers might want to re-guess their predictions.
What do
on
you mean?
who's the most drunk. I don't have any
Yeah, I got no ink on me.
my hands.
Woo! Hell yes.
We are a little aged and veterans.
Well, yeah, these are the pens. I figure this would have been
These are
close
the
enough.
You guys wrote with.
This is basically a quill for you fucks.
Yeah.
You think this is supposed to be an indicator like we're back in the William
Yes.
Penn?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I almost got you guys a feather. I figured that might be the most natural thing. All right, so
That old. Come on.
so we got B. Drum roll. And B is.
Maker's Mark.
Maker's Bar.
Oh, okay, okay.
That wasn't on my top three. Yeah, I'm good.
Nice work.
All right, you guys ready back there? And C is.
Buffalo Trace.
Oh, shit!
Shocking.
Damn.
No shit. Yeah, that's awesome.
That is
That was number 3 for
wild.
me.
All right.
And D. We're all excited for
Are
it.
we good?
D is whatever the fuck he brought.
D is.
The Irish whiskey.
Is Hunt Camp.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I think I sent that to you guys.
No!
You sent it though?
And Donnie's Chad. He did.
Oh
I sent it out.
man!
It was a local. I never tasted it, obviously, until tonight.
Yes, it wasn't
But
my
it just, it's Hunt Camp. I
It's a
mean,
local
Yeah, you would think.
distillery.
yes.
Now we know.
I don't enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Is that Kane?
I visited this place a few times and just can't get the sunflower
It's not good.
moonshine vibe.
No.
Where's it from, Kane?
From Kane,
Kane,
PA.
yeah.
Really?
So they distill with sunflowers.
Oh,
It's a sunflower distillery.
that explains it.
Let's not go to Kane and ask for a sponsorship.
Smell and
Super
everything. Yeah.
unique, yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, unique.
Yeah.
Nothing else sunflower. Yes.
Oh,
Very interesting.
sorry to that distillery.
And here comes our number one.
Good local with this.
Yeah. No, not yet. Not yet.
No,
Nope.
Ease.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm jumping ahead.
We got E. Next is.
40 Creek Niagara Whiskey.
Oh.
What's it called? 40
Creek.
40 Creek.
Yeah, notes of maple.
Yeah, that's funny you said. I thought I had maple in that one.
See, I almost thought caramel. Caramel was what I wanted to say, but I knew it wasn't, but it was ish. All right, and then our last whiskey is
Our number
F.
one.
And our number one is our.
This is gonna have to be a good drum roll here.
Rebel 100.
Oh, my God.
You guys are drunk.
Never heard of that.
Wow!
Yeah. That's
Rebel
the worst
100.
whiskey in the world.
No, that's the 6-year aged.
Wow.
Wow! Wow! All right, so
A and
that puts
B.
us at our overall pick was F, which was Rebel 100 whiskey. That's 6-year for those keeping track. Our second, I probably should have gone in reverse order. Son of a bitch. Well, our second overall pick was A, which was Tin Cup whiskey.
Tin Cup. You're welcome, Mitch.
Appreciate you. Is that just regular Tin Cup?
6.
It just says Tin Cup, aged 6 years, mountain whiskey.
I don't know if it's all 6 years.
Also aged 6 years in mountain whiskey.
So,
Just in case there's a different
it comes with the chocolate.
flavor. Our number 3 overall was B, which was Maker's Mark.
I didn't have it as my top 3, just letting you know.
And then our honorable mention at 4th place was C, Buffalo Trace.
How'd you make out, Mike?
All right, go through your top 3, and write those down, and then we'll come back and talk about each of our top 3s.
Got it.
All right, you guys all got your top 3?
Dude.
Yep.
What are your top 3?
A was Tin Cup, B was Makers, and then C was the Rebel.
All right.
Which I never heard of ever.
Yeah, that's fair. So, a quick recap on what we got going on with these whiskeys. He brought a couple. Carla bought one. I bought a couple. But we had a mix of different whiskeys from all different places, and there wasn't a theme for this one. We might do themes in the future, but these were just 6 whiskeys we wanted to compare against each other. And I don't know about you guys. I personally thought a couple of these were going to rate higher than they did.
Way higher, yes.
And then I also thought a couple were going to rate lower than they did. But, okay, let's finish going through our top 3, and then we'll talk about this a little bit more.
Yeah, so interestingly, as I would have expected, knowing the candidates, if you will, of the bourbons, Buffalo Trace was my number 1, C, and Maker's Mark was my second, and then Tin Cup was my number 3. Yeah, interesting.
That's interesting. That is very interesting. I feel like for a non-whiskey drinker, I was pretty spot on. I got 2 out of 3 top 3 picks.
That's solid.
So my first one was Rebel. The second one was Buffalo Trace, and the third one was Tin Cup.
Nice. I also got 2 out of 3, but one of the ones I thought I would have in my top 3 was not there. Actually, 2 of the ones I thought would be in my top 3 were not there. So my top 3 were Rebel, 40 Creek, and Tin Cup. I thought Buffalo and Makers would both be in my top 3.
Oh, wow.
I really
They
did.
weren't.
And they were not.
Wow.
I knew Makers weren't in my top 3.
Yeah, I figured I really wanted it to be top 3 for you.
I thought it was going to be.
That would've been
I'm not
hilarious.
gonna lie.
Now, thinking back to those now that we kind of identified that, like, is there something that you would say that here's what they had that made them not in my top 3?
I mean, if we broke down what they're actually brewed with, or not distilled with, and in the process, I'm sure there's notes in there that would be distinguished that would signify that. I don't.
Hunt Camp was pretty clear cut across the board.
Not good.
It was.
Unfortunately, it's the local. But I guess the notes. I can smell and I get the oakiness. I'm not an oak guy. I don't like oak.
Sure.
And I didn't rate any of mine that way, which kind of is 2 out of 3 as well myself. So
Top 3?
Yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of, with
Right.
4 people, your top 1 and 2 are going to be pretty up there in the
Right.
top 3.
What I learned, though, in this process, having not done this before, is that I do like the oakiness.
right.
And that kind of, this has been a cool experience because now I can say, I kind of know what I like out of this thing. Everybody's got a different palate, like we talked about, but I lean in a certain direction. So this has been cool for me to figure that out.
Yeah, I first time for all of us. So I think, so for those of you this is the first one, so you're obviously just joining in. So this is our first time. So the goal is going forward, me and Dad are going to be the 2 consistent guests, and then our additional guests are going to be different people kind of swapping in and out. First off, thank you both, Mike and Brady, for being here. It's really cool.
Thank you for hosting.
Yes.
appreciate it.
Pleasure.
Yes.
Thank
It
you.
has
Thank you
been
for
Fabulous
having
setup.
me.
Fabulous setup.
setup.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huge shout out. Look at this fucking thing. It's awesome. So thank you.
Diamonds.
Do
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
Thanks
it.
for including me.
Yeah. I'm just going to go on the record right now and be like, would you like to be on an episode of Campfire Convos this coming season?
Yes. Woo! Sure. Sign him up.
No pressure,
Sign 'em
but
up.
it's on video now. So
Hey,
if he
hey,
says no, we're going to cut it out.
But it's
But
on video, right?
let's
Wait. Hit that like button if you want to see him on this Campfire Convos.
yes,
No
yes.
pressure.
And
a unique perspective on life.
Yeah.
Me and Mike's had a lot of conversations over the years, and the perspective he brings is enlightening to me. So
That's-
it'd be great to have you on board. It really would be. Really would be.
interested to see the conversation we're going to have. Also, if you said no, my rebuttal was going to be, well, then you have to finish the rest of the hunt camp.
Of D.
So
You're in trouble, buddy.
Not gonna happen.
I'm really
We're out.
glad you
Clearly
just
that's
committed.
We're tapping.
Yeah.
I was so excited for hunt camp too.
Yeah, same.
I was
Same.
so
Hunt
excited
camp,
for
I
that one.
wanted to like so much. I think more so than just the marketing and the advertising of it. Like I like the bottle. I like the
Local to both our camps.
the local
so
is
far.
the part that hurts the most. I want to like a local distillery more than anything else.
Right.
I'm not going to lie about it, obviously.
I can't, no.
So that's the part that hurts. Is it's a local guy. You want to give him the benefit of the doubt. But again, back to what we talked about when we did talk about it. If that's your thing, you're
Right.
going to really like that one,
Sure.
opposed to anything else. I wouldn't consider it a whiskey or bourbon, but it's close to something that someone likes. So that's cool. Anyways,
Good for them.
yes.
I came in with zero bias.
Yeah, we know. Just zero bias and a little bit, like probably a .07 BL
You kidding me?
blood alcohol content.
You kidding me?
BAC. BLC. There we go. That one.
BAC.
BAC.
Hey,
He's drunk
you guys
too.
think
Let's
I
go.
knew BAC. Thank you.
Let's go.
For the record,
As we leave here today, Mike, I would be the best option to drive. I can promise you.
I believe that.
But we're not going to drive. We're going to hang out. We're going to hammer some waters and eat some more pizza. For legal reasons, we will say that.
Serrianni's Pizza.
Shout out to
got
them
it.
again. Just to recap what we got going on, our top three in reverse order were Maker's Mark at number 3, Tin Cup at number 2, and Rebel 100 6 year at our number 1. Not expected, but that's what we got. And to roll this out, what we're going to do is a shot of our runner-up, Buffalo Trace. So cheers. Thank you to everyone being here. We got Brady, my dad, Mike, Carla, and Jared, and Trinity back there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hopefully this is a long-lasting tradition that we get to do, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. But if not, until next time, I appreciate you.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Wow.
That's awful. If we go down, it's not going to be good.
That's what she said. I'm pretty fucking buzzed. I don't know about you guys. I'm feeling pretty solid.
Six is good. I rated mine as shit on there. That's what I gave it. It's called shit.
That's going to be an outtake on this episode.
Yeah, I'm sure.